We out here on the porch again. Miss Nene came back to join Uncle again on the porch. The
Hey,
favorite auntie. And if you don't
yeah,
know, Auntie
bring it
Nene,
in.
let them know where they can come over and find you at again, just in case they didn't catch you last time. Let make sure they catch you this time.
You can find me on Sips and Stories with Miss Nene on YouTube, Nisha Ingram on Facebook, and Miss Nisi on Instagram. I can be found on all three.
So this week, I want to talk about the dynamics of the dependency and expectation in relationships.
Okay.
You have some people that want to do what they want to do, however they're not doing what they need to do, and they're expecting others to provide their way for them to frolic and play.
Okay.
But when it comes to some serious life stuff, they can't provide for themselves.
Interesting.
They choose not to accept the assistance because of the accountability that it will put on them, basically. And from my perspective, that's how I view that. You ain't finna mess up my benefits.
Okay. I've seen it happen. So I can definitely say I understand what you're saying.
So I got some questions, right? And I want you to take that mindset on for me. And I'm gonna ask you some questions, right? You're an individual that wants someone to you want to be pampered. You want to be the princess, you know what I mean? You get to
I
do some
do all the time.
right.
All the
So
time I think I'm supposed to be the princess, but go on, Uncle Cousin. I want to. Hey, before you become a queen, you got to first be a princess. So I enjoy being a princess, and I also like being the queen when it's time to be the queen. But hey, before she was the queen, she had to first be the princess.
yeah.
So I to me they get the same treatment. It's just the queen, is way up there somewhere. But I like the pampered princess treatment too. But go on. I just want you
Okay.
to know that.
So you get to actually be that individual right now. Release that energy. You know what I mean? Or bring her out here on the front porch.
Okay,
All
she
right.
already there. She already there.
What are the key reasons you believe someone else should support you in your endeavors?
Because number one, I am beautiful and I am a diva. And just like so many other women, I bring all of this to the table. Therefore, he should take care of me.
Okay.
That ain't
Okay.
that,
So
that ain't the answer you were looking for, was it?
no,
Well,
I the answer you
okay.
gave is the answer I got. You did. I can't
Okay.
answer for you, love.
You
Only you
asked me
can.
why I think somebody
Only you can speak for you.
should take care of all this, and
Right.
you know, hey,
That's how.
because I'm a
That's how.
diva.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how that individual thinks, right? And
They
I
do.
agree
That
with
is.
you. I agree with you 100%. Now,
Okay.
to that individual that was just here, you know what I mean? Okay, just because you're beautiful, can you be a diva if you're not out here providing for yourself? You have to have in order to be a diva or working towards. You have to
Well,
be out here. And when I say that, I mean you can be going to work at McDonald's, you can be a janitor at a school, you can be a CEO of a company. It doesn't matter, but you're doing something to make yourself whole, so that you're ready to connect with that king. You have 100% of you available for connection to a king.
right, because that's what divas do. They, like, as I always say, and it's not going back to the diva, the inner diva in me, but you have to be able to give that person the presentation that they need. Like, some men will say, "Well, you go overboard with your makeup, your lipstick, and this, and this," but you have to give that person, because some men, that's what they want. They want a diva. They
Yeah.
willing to provide, and I've had guys tell me, you know what, I just want me a pretty woman to sit by my side and take care of me.
Mm,
And to me, it sounds good because they that's what they saying that they want. They want somebody that they can basically take care of. Sound really good, but to somebody like me, like I'm a diva, but I'm also Tanisha Nene. And Tanisha Nene like to work. Like, that was part of the reason why when I was married, I was like, you know what? I'm ready to gain back some of my, and it been hard now. I don't think the road been easy. But, instead of having somebody to just always take care of me and I gotta put up with this, and this, I was like, you know what, I can get back out there and I can grind. Then when I
yeah.
started back grinding, I was like, you know what, and I can look pretty with it. So yeah, but you got to give them something to look at. I'm just gonna say it like that. Like some men say, I don't care about how she look. Like,
Nah.
dude, you lying?
Well, I
Cause
mean, there are some individuals they really don't. I mean, they connect based off of the energy that they receive from that other person. You know, the way they make them feel. They know that that person is gonna be loyal to them no matter what.
and
You
I
know,
agree.
so there are some individuals that don't care about the looks of things, but you know, to those who feel that way, cool. You know what I mean?
And then too, like,
Unc say, I got to have something to look at. You did. I gotta
well,
have
as
something
they
to look at. I gotta have someone that I can sit down and have a conversation with, of substance. I mean, we gonna sit down and we gonna talk about the Kiki Kaka, the TV show that's on, you know, every now and then. But let's have a conversation of substance. What are we gonna do in this connection to make this connection better for the generations coming after us?
I agree. And that's the old me used to say back in the day that she got to be soft on the eyes. So I get it what I'm trying to say. She got to be soft on the eyes. Um, but I think even when you say all that, and we talking about, basically men wanting, I guess, women that they can be of assistance too, right? Because we got that pampered print, but there still are
Right.
certain expectations out of that pampered woman. Like I've had guys that have come on to me and they like, oh, let me, and it sounds good because it's a song out there about let me take care of you, and they want to do all of this stuff. He wanna pay all the bills and he wanna take care of you, and it sounds really good. But there's certain expectations out there. He want them dishes washed. He want them clothes washed and folded. He want the bed made up. He want to come
Mhm,
home to a clean house, spotless,
mhm.
nothing out of place.
Yeah,
Um, and you are at his beck and call and his
that's it.
disposal, meaning that when he want what he want, you got to bust it wide open and give it to
Hey,
him.
toot it.
Put it and shoot it.
Yeah,
So
right.
I get it. It's and for some women it sounds really good. Like you saying. Like the inner princess diva in me, it sounds really good to her. But it's also the inside of me that's saying, you know what, Tanisha? You ain't finna wash no dishes every day because you go in my kitchen right now. It's a couple of good plates. Because I've been eating like this. We right here. I've been cooking. Auntie Nene can cook. Just a little, hey, just a little bit. Just,
I
that
don't know.
much. Just
I don't know if you saw the episode where we had Shay on Real Talks with Shay, and she, Real Talks with Shay was saying that she cooked better than grandma's. You know what I mean? So,
I heard shake and cook. I did hear that, because
so you heard it too. All right, Shay. All right, Shay. Your word is out. We hearing about you, but hey, we can't. We
no.
can't taste
Now I
nothing.
can't cook like Shay. I gotta stand on business. I don't cook like her. I ain't finna do all
I
that.
ain't that. You gonna look and cook like you look. You cook.
Yeah, like I cook like one of the auntie, that auntie that can fry a little chicken, she can fry a little fish,
Mhm. The
she
pork
can,
chop.
little pork chop here and there. I'm that kind of auntie. Like
Uh
I
huh.
ain't, if I make macaroni and cheese, it's gonna be out the box, and I'm gonna add a little bit of sour cream and a little bit more cheese to it. But it ain't, it ain't that,
You ain't got that.
it ain't that
Hey,
kind of,
wait,
it ain't got that,
you ain't that?
it ain't that,
Hold on.
it ain't that kind of macaroni and cheese.
Wait a minute.
And for
Wait a
some
minute.
men, that's what they
Wait,
want. For some men, that's what they
wait a
want.
minute. Wait. Wait.
It ain't that kind of macaroni and cheese. It got a little, like, you gotta whip it too tight to get the spoon, through it. You gotta heat that cheese. Like my mom would tell them, you got Thanksgiving coming up. My mom was like, you gotta heat the cheese sauce up and then pour it on the macaroni and cheese. Cause if you
Oh,
put it in there, that cheese still be hard. It gonna be. So I'm trying to get my macaroni and cheese
yeah.
with make that
Hey,
like it be making that noise. Like I'm trying. So I want a different kind of
I can
auntie.
feel you.
I'm the
Okay.
young
Okay.
auntie. I'm trying to get over the, I graduated from the bread and the potato
Mm-hmm.
pies. I'm trying to,
Mm-hmm.
get over there to the side where they doing the macaroni and cheese and the dressing. Oh,
Okay.
and I
All
do
right.
turkey too now. I could do a little turkey. I can grill a little turkey, that kind of stuff. So I'm one of
Okay.
them kind of princess divas. But you got these men out here now, they want that diva that can do every doggone thing. And they think she supposed to look cute while doing it. Like you go in there and cook my breakfast with that lingerie set on that I bought you. Nigga, do you not know that
Why
bacon pop, that grease be popping? Like, no. I got on pajamas tonight. That's why I got my little
not?
thing on to cover me up. But no, I'm not gonna get in there and cook no bacon
Why
and
not? I
grease
mean,
popping on.
why you can use the air fryer? Why not just get
Oh
an air fryer?
no, cause these when you talk about them men and we talking about the pampered treatment, them men there, they don't want no bacon in no air fryer. They want that bacon
But
that come out the stove.
it's just as crispy. I mean, it's
They
all
don't,
in
but they don't. I know
it's all
that.
in
You
how you
know
make
that.
food. Yeah, yeah. They wouldn't know.
Shoot.
He wouldn't know the difference. He wouldn't know the
You
difference.
know.
But that brings me to our next question, right?
Okay.
Expectations versus reality. How do your expectation of others support compare to their willingness or ability to provide it?
Okay. How do my as the Pampered Princess, we have certain expectations. We want to ride in certain cars. We want to live a certain lifestyle. We want to be able to go shopping when we want to go shopping. We want to be able to get our nails and toes done. We want that man that gonna provide money freely and willingly. And when we talk about life expectations, sometimes we want this life for here, but his pockets say we can only be right here. You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, your expectations and sometimes reality are not the same. So most of us pampered princesses, we want the big dog. To some people when they hear big dog, they thinking of them men that like 6 feet and better, but sometimes the little short dog have big dog pockets. So when you want to be a pampered princess, you got to go with that man that got a little money. And he may not be the cutest because in reality, he all of them are not 6 feet tall. All of them ain't got no flat stomach where they look like they've been in the gym all their life. But the reality of it is, if this is, where I see myself, I need a man that pockets or so sometimes our reality and what we're expecting don't always line up. Like you thinking, oh, she a pamper princess. She gonna be with this man that just, oh my, he's like woo 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 to the gods because he matched my pamper princess lifestyle. But reality is, I might have to go with somebody or be with somebody who pockets are a little fatter that can support my lifestyle
Okay, so
and that can eat my macaroni and cheese that don't be doing all that and stuff.
Pamper Princess, why not have your own? Why can't you go have the money coming in on its own so you're able to do exactly what you want to do when you want to do, how you want to do? Now you allow that king to surprise you and elevate what you do. Say that you wanted to get your nails done, your toe, your pedicure, your
Your
hair done,
habit, and yes.
makeup, whatever, and that king, if that king knows that this means something to you, he's gonna elevate you by sending you to a spa.
Yeah. But most
And
of them pamper princess women, I do want to say their uncle cousin now. Them women that live that kind of lifestyle, some of them do work. Some of them, cause I'm in my mind, I'm a queen. I'm a princess slash queen. When I'm with my whoop the whoop, I'm a princess because I jump in on the passenger side just to be. I don't care. We just going over there to Family Dollar. I'm on the passenger side. But I ain't finna drive everywhere we go. But also, being a queen, the queen have to work. I don't know if you ever played chess, but when you playing chess, the queen protect the king. So the queen is doing all of the work. I don't know if you ever seen that on the chess, but I play a little chess from time to time, so I know a little bit about the chessboard. So the queen, queen is the one that can move. The king can't move but up and down. The queen can go just about anywhere on that board she want to go. Better check that board. Check it now. But my only thing I'm trying to say is when you're in that princess mode, you don't contribute a whole lot. And like you say, they want a lot of stuff and they expecting all this stuff. And like you saying, they should be working just as hard as that king to get it. But when you graduate to the queen, you are expected to carry your weight. You are expected to contribute to certain stuff. You follow what I'm saying?
yes, ma'am, I
So
do.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying, but you know, for whatever reason, the society that we live in, a lot of the princesses, as we like to call ourselves, we don't feel like we got to do all of that. We feel like the man is supposed to take care of us. And we just sit back and we just be cute. And I
Hmm.
think a lot of them, that's why they, you know, they gonna go with that baller. They gonna go with that shot caller or that man that they think can provide them, like you saying, with that lifestyle. Cause everybody ain't able.
Everybody is able if they want to. You have to want to do it.
You gotta want to work together
Like
to do it.
that part. If you have, and that brings us to the next portion is communication. Have you told those that you expect, hey, I see us as, we in this. I expect you to support me. Have you had that conversation with individuals?
When you in that pampered princess mode, you
Mm.
don't feel like you have to communicate that. Say what's understood ain't got to be explained. And I've had this to happen to me. If you meet if when I was a real life diva, like when I was married and even coming out of my marriage, if you meet me and when you met me, I was living a certain kind of lifestyle. Like you knew I expect. Like even now, I'm not dating. I ain't seeing nobody. But I tell people off the rip when I'm in my little 90-day dating period. These are some of the things that I expect. I like going to the beach. I like going out to eat. I don't mind staying at home. You ain't gotta take me to no movie because we got all these else on our TV. Everything they got at the movie, we can watch at home.
True.
There are certain things that I expect. I expect us to spend time together. I don't want to be with you and you ain't never got time for me. And I do long distance relationship and I don't mind traveling. Now, what I
Mm.
did learn today, and I hate to take it away from what we're talking about, but what I did learn today is that men can no longer pay for a woman to come and see them because of that diddy stuff. They call that sex trafficking. So you ain't got to buy my gas. If you say come see me, you may not have to buy my gas for me to come see you because that might be considered quote unquote sex trafficking. But you're going to gas up my car before I come back home and you're going to pay for everything. Go shit you. You know
Yeah,
it go.
exactly, exactly. He
But the
will
only
shut you
thing I
down.
was trying to say was like when I watched them talk this morning on Breakfast Club, they were saying that the man cannot no longer men should no longer pay for women to come and see them and provide them with sex because that's sex trafficking. So I just like everybody to know in my diva mode, in my pamper princess mode, you do not have to buy my gas for me to come see you. But once I get there, I expect you to pay for my food. I expect you to make sure I got somewhere to stay. I expect you to gas up my vehicle before I come back home. So, but what I'm saying, and like I said the first time, and this is all coming from the diva slash pamper princess. What's
Right.
understood do not have to be explained. Therefore, I
Okay.
do not have to communicate with you what I expect from you when I come visit you because you should already know this stuff before I get there. You
Okay.
follow me,
So
Uncle
yes,
Cousin?
yes,
And this is
yes,
not this ain't me Nene.
yes.
This is Pampered
It's that
Princess.
Pampered Princess. Yes, I know I'm talking to the Pampered Princess. Unc with you, and
Okay,
Unc
just make
gonna tell you, what Unc gonna come back and talk to you about now is personal responsibility.
okay.
Leave relying on other diminishes your own responsibilities.
Them Pampered Princess, they don't care nothing about responsibility. They live for the moment. They don't they don't plan for next month. They don't plan for next week. They live for the moment. So it is somebody else's responsibility to make sure I have everything I want and need. Because pamper princesses, they don't, it's not their responsibility. That ain't their thing. They not gonna plan. What I got to plan for? I got this man, he got money, he gonna take care of me. That means he gonna pay all my bills. He gonna make sure my car got gas. He gonna make sure I got a hairdo. He gonna make sure my nails get done. He gonna make sure my toes get done. And I ain't got to tell him nothing. All I gotta do is make sure he get what he want, when he want it, how he want it. AKA bust it wide open. I little baby in my lingerie. They don't have responsibility. They live their best life. Sure do. I mean, I'm just
Mm,
telling you the honest truth
mm.
of it is those kind because
Okay,
I
so
have been
so
done that. They don't.
I am understanding exactly what you're saying there, Pampered Princess, and you're speaking from the right mindset of an individual that is delusional,
You say
and
she's
Yep.
delusional, but she has a well thought out plan. And the well thought out
I
plan
know.
is, why should I worry? Why should I have to take care of myself? Why should I have to do A, B, C, D when God grant me beauty? And there are men out there that just want a beautiful woman. They just want somebody on their arm that look like they think they dream woman look. And they willing to do any and everything to make sure I have the things that I say I want and need. So why
Right.
should I be delusional? I'm not delusional. I just
Yeah.
don't want to be responsible for myself. I
You.
don't want to be responsible for my own bills. I
Hmm.
just want to be cute and let somebody else
Right.
take care of me.
You.
That's
There you
that's their
go.
mindset.
That
I'm
you're finding someone else. You're finding someone else who is delusional themselves.
right.
Because
And
they
they
are expecting this. They have this certain expectation of a mate that is delusional.
right.
So now you have two delusional individuals in a connection together. What's gonna come from that connection? Chaos.
Well, I don't say chaos.
Chaos at
I
some
think
point. It gonna be a whirlwind. It's gonna be fun, and then it's gonna be why are you punching me? Because it goes like that. The tide ebbs and flows. And you never know when individuals of that mind state, it's like, which one do I have out here today?
yeah, I can agree, and then I also disagree because a lot of times, and I don't know anything about men and them being deluded. I just know some men want what they want, and they don't mind paying. And when
Yeah.
I say pay, I mean they don't mind. I've seen men that pay bills like all the bills
Hey,
because that woman look the way that they want her to look and she act the way that they want her to act. The only time you get a problem is when that woman is no longer acting. Because see, the looks, over time your looks do fade. We don't all look the same way we looked when we were 20. Because I know even me, I probably had the same face shape, but it definitely a lot of gray up there. So I'm aging. Um, but over time, the looks do fade. So for some of those men, they go out and they find younger women that still have that look that they're looking
that they
for.
look right.
And then in some cases with that man, if that man no longer had the money and he can no longer do the things that I need him to do, he can't afford my lifestyle anymore. I've seen those women put those men on the back burner and they go find
Mhm.
them another man out there that can. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, you can't take care of me, so let me go find somebody that can. And then that
Mhm.
man worked himself to the bone trying to
Mhm.
so, when you say delusional to a certain extent, I get it.
You're
um
delusional.
I hope and I pray when I say this that they are not that delusional to the point to where it's like if I can't have you, nobody can have you. Because I've
Right.
seen certain cases like that. It's like, you
Exactly.
be on the outside looking in, so we don't know 100% what happened, how it happened. We don't know that whole story. We just know that this person snapped and two people are no longer with us, you
Right.
know. So I just hope and pray that it's not to that extent, but
But
I've seen it go.
how can you put a cap on anything? Remember Miss Pretty Princess? You don't care about nothing but you. How can you say you hope that this isn't that? But when that would mean you would have to care for someone else.
That mean Nene saying that she kill
Oh,
that
okay, okay, okay.
princess. They don't even think of it like that. They mindset don't even. I hate to say it, but they
Don't
mindset
hate it.
for. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Right.
They're not saying they elevator because them old folk, they say some of the craziest stuff. They be like, I don't think they elevator go that high. I don't like if I think because I've been that girl where I thought the world revolved around me. And then one day it hit me, Tanisha, the world do not revolve around you.
Mm,
You just a part of a world that revolve. Miss Nene is just a part of this world, and it don't matter good day, bad days, broke days, indifferent days, cloudy day, rainy days, grieving days. The world gonna keep on spinning, and Miss Nene
yep.
just got to go with whatever going on. But I have been that pamper princess that when everything was falling around, I want the world to start spinning. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted everything else to stop because it wasn't about me. And then I learned that it's okay that it's not about you. And you hope and pray that even though pamper princesses, that one day they do grow up. Cause like I say, I was a pamper princess. I ain't had no choice. Like I didn't have a choice. I had to grow up. And it ain't fun growing up. I had old cats tell me, old cats. When I first divorced, I think I was like 30. I think I was like 32 when I divorced. Not to talk about, but I think I was around 32. And I was like, oh, back then I was young and beautiful. I mean, hey, I was banging.
Beautiful.
I had them 36, 38s up here, 36 in the waist, and them thighs were thine, baby. Don't get me wrong.
How?
I still
Auntie
got
was
some.
stepping.
Baby, I still got some pictures of me in the bathing suit, and I've been turning head long before 2024. I was turning heads way back when. Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
whole point of it is, I said to myself, oh, 5 years from now, I'm gonna be married. And 5 year came and went. Still ain't married. But I was still in my pampered princess mode. I was still looking for that man that was gonna be able to take care of me and do all of this stuff for me. That my ex, like my ex-husband said on Sips and Story, he paid all the bills. So I was
Right.
looking for another one that was gonna pay all the bills, and I was gonna be. And I learned the hard way, men nowadays, they ain't doing that like they used to. And then
No.
they doing it for them little 20-year-old. I was in my 30s. And as my mama like to say, I was a ready-made family because I already had two children.
Uh.
So
So
uh-huh.
you brought me right into the next topic. Consequences of
To
dependence.
my for the pamper
The person,
princess.
yes, the pamper princess, that person that you think you supposed to depend on, and they get to that point to where they just say, "No, I'm not taking
Not
care of you
doing
no
that.
more. I'm not taking care of you anymore."
Child, you forced to grow up like I had to. We Toys R Us kids. We had, I know I don't want to grow up. Been there, done
Okay.
that. As you can see, Toys R Us no longer exists because all of us Toys R Us kids have grown up.
So
So
you've had your chance for self reflection.
yeah, because you ain't got no choice but to grow up. You
Okay.
have no choice now. You ain't got nobody. Like me, when I divorced, then I was looking for somebody in my 30s to pay all my bills. And oh, I had this wonderful plan that I was gonna be retired by the time I'm 40. I mean, by the time I'm 50. I'm 43. I got 7 more years to find me a trust fund, baby. So still don't know here. Trust fund, baby. If you out there, I'm still here. I'm still available.
Okay. So on that, I wanted that you told me how you feel about the current situation where you're at right now, right?
I take care
Are
of me.
there are there changes you believe you need to make to reduce your reliance on others?
I've already done that. Once you grow up, I'm give it to you straight now, Uncle Cousin. They coming
Okay.
from Menini from the horse's mouth.
Uh
Once
oh.
you grow up, you learn the only person you have to depend on is yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Honest truth. You
Facts.
can't. I still depend on my mom. Me and my mama have a great relationship. But when my bills and stuff are due at the Honeycomb Hideout, that's my nickname for my house.
Mm-hmm.
I can't call my mom and be like, "Mom, I need money for my house note." Or more, I need money for my light bill, my water bill, need money for my cable bill. Mm-mm. The only person, that part of that pamper princess growing up and turning into the queen, whether she be the ice queen, what it is, the ice queen, ain't that one on? Or whether or not she be Queen Cinderella,
Uh-huh.
or she be the Wicked Witch of the East, or whatever other kind of queen it is, you learn in your queendom, you being a queen or in your queenhood, that the only person you can depend on is yourself. Unless you got a king that's willing to take on some of the responsibility. That's just part of being a queen. But you do learn that once you're no longer considered to be a pampered princess, you
Mm-hmm.
have to take care of you. You are responsible for you.
Okay. So basically, through your your self-reflections, you gain personal growth and understanding that it's on me.
Mm-hmm.
In order for me to have, I must do.
Right.
How do you respect the boundaries of others while seeking their help?
Mm.
Do you do are you one of those who, like you said, manipulate? They know that this person really don't do this or like that, but are you that type person?
When you in your pamper princess life, when you live in that life, you by any means necessary. So if I got to stroke his ego, hey baby, how are you today? How was work today? Oh, I'm sorry that you had a sad day or you had a bad day. Is it anything I could do to make today better for you? Ah, well, come on over. I got you. I'm gonna
Okay.
cook you something to eat. You gotta lay it on thick because guess what? The bills got to be paid, and I need for you to give up that money to pay them.
True.
So there are no boundaries. It's by any means necessary. Now you do have the guys that be like, you know what? I just don't have it right now. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, well you ain't got it right now. I'm gonna call you back. I got some stuff I need to do, and now I'm finna do. On the next.
And
Hey,
just
and
like that,
how you
calling the next.
just because we talking about Pampered Princess. She
Right.
gonna by any means necessary. I'm gonna respect your boundary when you say you ain't got it. Now, some of these Pampered Princesses, they don't respect them boundaries. They be like, nigga, you ain't got it. Go out there and get it. Cause I
Right.
need it. So they don't
And
have boundaries that they respect. They don't care nothing about their wife or their girlfriend. Cause some of them pamper princesses, they may be the side chick. They
yep.
ain't respecting all that. Oh, I bill do over here at the king, at the castle. These bills do over here in the honeycomb hideout too. I need for you to make something happen. See, when you a queen, you like, you know what? I ain't even waiting on this joker to come over here and pay my bill. I know I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta go to work because I gotta make sure these bills get paid. But when you still in that pamper princess mode, you constantly waiting on somebody else to do it for you. So that's the difference.
You are absolutely correct. And
It's just a difference. It's a difference. When you are a queen, like I said, the queen, she don't live by just by any means necessary. She live by I ain't got nobody else to depend on. So by any means necessary. If that mean I gotta go out here and work two jobs to pay all these bills at the honeycomb hideout, I'ma do that. If that mean I got to get up because I don't seen I be talking about my folks on TikTok. I get on there and I just do a little DJing. But these folks on TikTok, I be like, these folks damn near begging by any means necessary because them folk be sending them money left and right. Like I used constantly see the little money thing and Rosie being thrown and all of that. So I always
yep.
say the queen, she gonna get it by any means necessary, but she gonna get out there and work to get it. When you still in that princess mode, it's by any means necessary. So if I got 5 men right now that don't rotate, I'm gonna just keep calling each one of them until one of them give me what I want. Because I ain't finna go out here and work a 9 to 5 job. All I want to do is sit over here and be cute and let these jokers take care of me. I mean, ain't no different. I got a 19-year-old. My 19-year-old, she don't expect people to take her slack. She willing to work, but she do have her own mama where I have to remind her, look, you 19 now. You ain't 16, 17. You grown. You been wanting to be grown for a long time. Now you grown. So I'm gonna treat you like you grown. You need some money, get a job.
Dig it. I can
You
dig
just
it.
did what it is. But we all females, all women want to be a princess. We all we talk y'all men constantly say queen, queen, queen. Some of us don't care about being a queen. We just want to be the princess. We just want to find somebody that think I'm beautiful enough that he taking care of me. That when we get in the car, I ain't got to drive. When we go to the gas station, he ain't looking at me and I'm looking at him. Get your ass out the car, man, and pump the gas. And don't put no diesel in my car. We all want to be the princess. I'm just getting to you straight, my cousin. You ain't gotta look like that. Men, it is November. We women are tired of pumping gas. If you are in the car with your wife, your girlfriend, your side chick,
Right.
your baby
Right.
mama, it
Right.
is November from November through March. Get
No.
your ass out and
From
pump that
November
gas
from
from November
November
to
to
November.
November. There you go.
Yeah, that mean indefinitely, but some of these men don't get that, so you got to give it to them little by little. You know, it's just like the cake. If you give them the whole cake, some of these jokers will try to eat the whole cake. They don't understand that they supposed to take a slice.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
gonna give you the whole thing and tell you November to November, cause then they be like, oh Lord, here we go again. Me Nene acting like them crazy women. I'm gonna get to you a little piece at a time. Okay, so we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
start out. We're gonna start out small. So we're gonna say from now until it get hot again. That's like July. It start again. Uncle Cousin don't say nothing about it get hot before then. Let me do this. Let
Hey,
me
do
let
your
me help
math
some.
and your
Let
thing and
me
your time because you
yeah,
are
cause
the
I know we finna get ready to get out of here, but let me help some of these with me and I. Cause they gonna be understanding when they get home while we wouldn't be looking at no sideways and they not getting that princess treatment. When they get home, she ain't busting it wide open. She ain't busting it wide open because she gotta pump her own got doggone gas. So if you
right.
want that bust it wide open princess treatment, pump that gas, bro. Pump the gas. Then when they
Agree.
start pumping the gas from now up until like March or April, get what? It's repetitive, just like I did a CPR class today. I had to tell my clients, I said, it's repetition. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes. So
Mhm.
that's why we keep repeating ourselves and keep doing repetition when we're doing CPR, so that as you do it more and more and more, it becomes more natural to you. So that man get out and he figure out the green handle diesel, so he need to grab the 89 unless she got a top model car and he can grab 93. So, I just drive a little Nissan and I drive a little Buick. So, they just take a little 89. That's all they be needing. Just a little 89. They don't
89.
little 89.
They don't need 93.
They don't need no 93. That Buick and that Nissan, they just need 89. So don't grab the green one, grab the black one. That's all I'm trying to tell you. But if he start pumping gas now, and every time you go to the gas station, because I'm a princess, hey, I'm giving it to, and because it is 89. I know my gas thing now.
Yeah,
Is
it
it
is
not?
89. Yes, it
Okay,
is.
don't
I'm
keep
talking
hitting me
about
with
that.
all because I know I don't pump the no gas. The no,
You don't bought the little gas.
I don't pump because I'm trying to help somebody out. Because
You
I
tried to
get tired
pump the
of putting
gas, ain't you, Auntie? That what it sound like. Sound like you tried to pump
but
the
I ain't
gas.
got nobody right now. I ain't got nobody right now, so I don't
So
mind putting my
I've
own
asked
gas.
this question before. I've asked this question before on the previous episode on the porch. But would you be offended if you were at the gas station and a gentleman came up and said, "Would you mind if I pump your gas?"
Me no. Mm-mm. I would not be offended. I would gladly get back in my car and let him. As long as I look and make sure he ain't grab the green hole, we good. Cause I'm gonna tell him up front, you just pump it until it click. Cause I ain't putting no more than about 15 to go. We be rotating cars, and I don't trust my daughter. You can't fill up and let one of these young folk get the car, cause they gonna try all the gas out. So 15, 10, 15 on the day we rotate car, 20 when I know I'm just gonna stick to one vehicle. But you just pump, baby, until it click. That's all. And I
That's
might
all.
give you a tip. I might give you like a $2 tip, a $3 tip.
Mhm.
I, if you lucky, I could give you my phone number. I could ask you, do you want me to buy you a drink? Like, I'm just funny like that, Uncle Cousin. I really am. People think I promise you, people just think I'm horrible, but I'm just getting it to you straight. I had to tell one of the guys I used to date. I told him I said I miss him. I didn't miss him because of the sex. I miss him because I had to start back pumping my own gas. And I had seen him. Like, we used to would see each other from time to time. Like, he would feel bad for me. And he'll be like, you know what? Just meet me at the gas station. And he'll buy me some gas and pump my gas. But I hadn't seen that man in over 2 months now since I started podcasting, because podcasting taking up all my free time. So for the last two
Mhm.
months, I've been having to pump my own gas. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't.
Yeah,
It's getting
it
hard out
sucks.
there. And it getting cold. Like tonight it's cold. I think I got 125 miles to eat. I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
be down to about 40 before I put some gas in it. I ain't lying. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of pumping my own gas.
Hey, you got to pump it till you can't pump till you get somebody to pump it for you, Auntie.
Cause you just put it out there for me. You said if somebody come up and they offer to pump my gas, to let them.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let them.
Yes,
It'd be
yes,
even
you
nicer if
should.
they offer to pay for it. If they said, "Let me buy you some gas and I'm gonna pump it," that'd be even better. But if they just offer to pump it for me, I guess I'm gotta start somewhere. And beggar can't be choosers, so that's
True.
just the way
They
I
cannot.
feel.
No, they cannot. Miss Nene is over on sipping stories.
And
It's
Miss
full.
Nene also looking for somebody to pump her gas. Go ahead, Uncle Cousin. Gas only. Gas only. I should put that out there. Ain't nobody busting it wide open for nobody to pump their gas. I need to definitely make sure, because nigga nowadays will be, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that word, but men nowadays will be like, oh, I pump your gas. So that mean, nah, you ain't finna get in. They right here worth more than you pump my gas. So go ahead,
Man.
Uncle Cousin. I just had to say that because I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea.
Okay, so y'all already know where y'all can go find Miss Nene at, man. I appreciate you, Queen, and I enjoy your conversations out here on the porch, right? But
I
I'm gonna
do.
close out. I'm gonna close out the night, right? I hope this message finds you well. I understand that we all have our own expectations and desires, but it's important to remember that not everything we want is guaranteed. Approaching situations with gratitude and an open mind can often lead to more fulfilling experiences. Let's work together to ensure we're fostering a supportive environment where everyone's contributions are valued. I believe that teamwork and mutual respect can lead to great outcomes for all of us. Now, that message is only going to resonate with an individual who understands that this message means I'm finna cut off all that other excess stuff that I've been doing. If you send someone this message and you continue to let them allow them to manipulate you, you wasted your time by sending this message out. You already know, be where you at while you there. Until we see y'all next time. Peace.